rights to wipe you off the face of the earth.
Run.
We worked hard for this. You want to go back to how it was?
I'd rather die than go back.
You go to war, there's no coming back.
Hi everyone, Vegas from Critic here, Jeffrey K. Howard, here to review the crime thriller The Kitchen, starring Melissa McCarthy, Tiffany Haddish, and Elisabeth Moss. This is based on the graphic novel about three Irish women whose husbands go away to prison, mobsters who go away to prison by the FBI, puts them away, and they live in Hell's Kitchen in the late 1970s. Now, the rest of the gang has essentially turned their back on the wives. They give them very, very little money to live on. They can't make their rent. They can't feed their family. They can't do anything. So they're thinking, wait a minute, we know our husbands' scores. We know our husbands that ran this neighborhood, that ran Hell's Kitchen. We can do a better job than these lackeys who are trying to take power. So the movie's about these three women essentially taking over Hell's Kitchen and becoming a tremendous success, taking care of the neighborhood, taking care of protection, doing everything that mobsters do, but also they set their sights higher. They start going into Brooklyn. They start going into other things, which attracts the mob, the Italian mob, who confronts the Irish mob in this conflict where you hope something other than cliches are going to happen.
I thought you ladies should know that there's a contract out on each of you.
Who put the hit out on us?
Me and my boys was in a bar, and this guy we done some business with, he asked me.
Unfortunately, it doesn't. And my biggest problem with this movie is there's a couple of them. One is the casting. I love Melissa McCarthy. I think I'm a super fan of hers. Loved when she did her drama appearance last year as the author that sold the fake letters. But you know what? I just didn't buy her in this. I didn't find her a killer. I didn't find her tough in this. I could see she was a mother, but I just didn't buy any of her performance with that character. Elisabeth Moss, she was pretty cool. She was a woman who's been abused by one of her Irish husbands that went to jail. And she's, does this great transformation from a victim to a predator. And Domhnall Gleeson plays a serial killer, a hitman who falls in love with her. And there's some really horrific scenes with both of them. So that was a little jewel inside this movie. Tiffany Haddish, there's some twists in this movie I want to give away, but I just didn't buy her either as a tough woman. And I didn't buy what her character was trying to do. I understand the twists and turns, and I understand it, but I didn't buy it. I really didn't. I wanted this movie more gritty. Have you seen that series on HBO called The Deuce in the late 1970s about the porn industry in New York? Dirty, grimy, disgusting, exactly how the late 70s in Manhattan was. In Hell's Kitchen, I didn't feel that in this movie. I really didn't. And also Common, he plays an FBI agent. He just comes in and out, and he services the story in a twist that I just thought was kind of corny. I really did. So, and also the director, hold on, Andrea Berloff, she had a great eye. I like some of her style, but overall, I just didn't feel that the movie didn't have any intensity to it, and I just felt that the story was kind of corny, especially the ending. It was just kind of like a Goodfellas kind of moment. It just seemed like it was the best of every other mob film I've ever seen. So, disappointment, even though it should have been grittier, and they spent a lot of money on this movie. It looked like a real glossy, big-budget film, but I'm sorry, I walked away disappointed. All right, for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website, vegasfilmcritic.com. Check me out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. What did you think of The Kitchen? Comment below and let me know what you thought. I love communicating with you guys. Was I wrong or was I right? I'm Jeffrey K. Howard in Las Vegas. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.